Testimony has started in the trial of two people accused of murdering an FSU law professor. Opening statements were delivered today, and as Mike Vazzalinda tells us, there is one thing upon which both prosecutors and defense attorneys agree on.
The cast of characters in this trial are Sigfrido Garcia and Catherine Magbanawa, both accused of murdering FSU law professor Dan Markel for $100,000. A third defendant, Luis Rivera, has cut a deal and is cooperating. Then there are the Adelsons, the ex-wife's family, which has not been charged and denies any involvement. And the one thing both the prosecutor and defense attorneys agreed on in their opening statements, the family of Dan Markel's ex-wife is central to the case. Prosecutor Georgia Kappelman told jurors the reason for the murder was a contentious divorce.
Donna Adelson despised Dan Markel and was desperate to find a way for Wendy and these two kids to move down to where she was located in South Florida.
And defense attorneys point to the Adelsons as well, contending it was Rivera, not Garcia, the man on trial, who was hired for the hit.
He was the drug supplier for Charlie. And Charlie Adelson made a decision to instill and to solicit this murder for hire from Luis Rivera.
Catherine Magbanawa's attorney says prosecutors were desperate to get Charlie Adelson.
They are so desperate to get Charles Adelson that their belief is the only way to get through to him is we have to get to Catherine. They want to arrest her because that's our way to get to Charlie. But they were mistaken because Catherine didn't know.
4 weeks have been set aside for the trial. Reporting from the state capitol, Mike Vazzalinda, Channel 4, the local station.
Medical professionals testified most of this afternoon, telling the jury that Dan Markel lived 12 to 14 hours after being shot twice in the head.